Why, oh why, ever take away the joy of creating something so fucking meaningful? Why would you take away that joy? Because maybe you're taking away the joy of someone else who may be doing it for free, fuck it. But at least someone else is doing it. Someone's hand, someone's life, someone's experiences are attaching themselves, their spirit, their soul, their love, their sweat, their tears, the heartbreaks they've experienced, the life they've lived is being applied to your story, to your film, something that's supposed to matter to you, but you decide to depend on generative. Bienvenido, mi gente. I am Sergio. I'm a Chicano filmmaker. We are gonna be going through Facebook accounts reacting to a bunch of AI posts. I'm doing this out of frustration. Just wanted to discuss a little bit about AI because I'm feeling a little bit of a type of way because recently I am seeing some really interesting stuff. All right, I'm seeing some shirtless people. Oh yeah, this is a classic one. This is a classic one. All right. When I tell you, when I fucking tell you, Ludwig, the music was his gift, the silence was his curse. I don't really know what silence we're talking about. If I'm remembering correctly, wasn't Ludwig deaf, right? Misspelled Ludwig. Oh yeah, he was profoundly deaf in his midlife. However, he was not born deaf. And then look, AI overview. Look at me. I am a hypocrite. It is completely unavoidable in almost every aspect of existence at this fucking point. I love Ludwig Beethoven. You know, he's cool. He's my goat. He's one of my goats, of course. You know, I see the vision. Our upcoming feature film about genius, isolation, music, and the painful silence that shaped Beethoven's life. This is a prestige historical drama built for emotional impact and theatrical release. The music was his gift, the silence was his curse. Honestly, like it's these aspects of Facebook that I really am fascinated by because you don't need to make like this super in-depth like poster of like, oh, you know, we're looking for an executive producer, come help us make this movie. Oh, it's gonna be genius, we're gonna put it in theaters, we're gonna be doing so many cool things, we're gonna be famous. But man, it's one of these things of just there are more than one ways to go about this, and I don't know if this is like a also, I'm kind of scared that the script was also written by AI, if it was even written at all, because all we really know from this post is that it's directed by this dude. It's coming to theaters later this year, apparently. I don't know. But okay, moving on. But this is one that I've been seeing a lot of, which I really love. Obviously, I'm gonna try to uh blur out all the sensitive details because obviously, you know, this is not about harassment. This is not about bullying people. Even though some of these people are dumb as fuck for using AI, it's another one of these things that I really fucking love. It's a 2-day filmmaking intensive. Understand what you need to be a filmmaker. Learn filmmaking through a real movie set experience and create a complete short film from scratch. Ooh, led by director and cinematographer, feature filmmaker, industry experience. What does that mean? Also, what is your industry experience? Because it's such a vague, general thing that I'm just like sitting there. Oh my God. When I look at this, I get it. I get it. Maybe this guy looks like this in real life. I don't know. But there's something so like lame about this. Are we gonna have to pay for this? Also, it's a filmmaking workshop intensive, whatever, and you're using AI to circumvent the graphic design process, the complete opposite of what you want, right? Limited spots available, so sign up now. You know what? I'm gonna look at the pricing. Oh my God. What the fuck? Ooh. Oh my God, dude. Whoa. Oh my God, man. I'm just so sick of this. I am so fucking sick of this. $550 per person for a 2-day intensive, and you promote it using an AI fucking flyer. Hey, I love the world we're in. That's gonna be it for the Facebook post. I want to get into the meat and potatoes because I just wanted to explore a little bit about Facebook groups and films. um, I'm not super active on there. I usually go on there to bully people. Well, I don't want to say that. I'm not bullying people. I do not condone bullying in any capacity. I just think that sometimes people need to be told that, hey, you're doing something really, really dumb by using generative AI when you're asking people to work for you for free. Because if this is something that matters to you, if film, storytelling, filmmaking, writing, directing, if you want to be an act, all of these things, if this thing really matters to you, then what are you doing using generative AI that not only just harms the environment, right? Harms the environment and also steals the work of other artists to compile an image that is an amalgamation of hundreds of thousands of who knows how many, right? And steals all of that labor to make something so fucking hideous. Do you really care about making movies? Quick little side note, like I recently screened my latest film, Un Iñakis de Dos Mexicos, at an analog film festival. Probably put it on the side, you can go check it out right here, or you can check out the trailer to learn more about it. Quick plug. It's one of those aspects of filmmaking that I feel like is so personal, that is so like the process is so enjoyable. Like I made the poster for it. I did these aspects. I shot the film photos myself. I didn't develop it. I would have loved to, but this was an analog piece of film. This was something that I was able to capture in the moment of my family, of my time in Mexico for the very first time. La primera vez que me fui a Mexico, donde nació mi papá, donde creció, todas esas cosas. And such an empowering thing to be able to make something with my own hands. Where is it? This is the camera that I made my film with. Why, oh, why ever take away the joy of creating something so fucking meaningful? Why would you take away that joy? Because maybe you're taking away the joy of someone else who may be doing it for free. Fuck it. But at least someone else is doing that. Someone's hand, someone's life, someone's experiences are attaching themselves, their spirit, their soul, their love, their sweat, their tears, the heartbreaks they've experienced, the life they've lived is being applied to your story, to your film, something that's supposed to matter to you, but you decide to depend on generative fucking AI. But moving on, you can go check out the trailer to my film somewhere. I'm gonna do something that's gonna terrify me. I am going to search up AI short film, and we are going to find out what the fuck is happening on this side of YouTube. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't I don't know what I'm looking at. What the fuck am I looking at? I'm scared of what my algorithm is about to show me. Why? What the fuck is all this? Oh my god, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. What? Because I'm really curious. This is a 21-minute short film. I'm not gonna call this a film. This is a generative AI. I'm just looking at this current moment, and I'm just fucking. I need to take a look at this actually. Oh, okay. Gossip Goblin being the George Lucas of AI is not a joke. Okay, yeah.
Really? A bloody oink job.
This is so.
Substrate, I suppose.
Whatever the case, I'm sure Torvald's dogs will scrap him before the...
I don't know. This is all just like. Look at my shiny toy. I can see the appeal now that I'm like actually taking a proper look at this shit, but there's something so off-putting. You know what I mean? There's something so like what are we talking about here? We are in some random bullshit. We're eating a blobfish. This is some weird ring with lasers. Okay, got a screen. Okay, cybernetics, cool. Like, let me go back. Let me go back to that first shot of this. This is the first shot of a 21-minute generative AI thing. Cybernetic lion who is roaring, white. Okay, so it's on a green couch. It's like gold background, whatever. Okay, it's roaring. What is this telling me about the world? What is this telling me about this story? What am I experiencing right now? I don't know. And it's not even a listening to this, it doesn't even feel like it's a, like, I'm sure maybe the lion roar is real, but like just the way the jaws move, it just doesn't feel good to watch. That one's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That right there was kind of crazy. Um, like this is scary. I won't lie. I'm kind of like, is this real or is this bullshit? I have learned nothing. Okay, so clearly, cool. All right, people are doing it, but I want to watch something shorter. I want to actually watch something fully through, just to see, right? Just to see. One man, an endless army. This film is inspired by this person's Samurai Z, an Unreal Engine 5 short film. So this is an actual person who made something in Unreal Engine, I believe. Yeah. This was made by a real person. Okay, cool. And so this person was inspired by someone who made something real and decided to steal, essentially. Um, so Black War is a dark cinematic short film. Lone human samurai stands against an advancing army of undead skeleton samurai on a fog-choked battlefield. Bound by honor and duty, he refuses to retreat, choosing death over surrender as the echoes of ancient wars rise once more. This film blends historical samurai realism with supernatural horror, focusing on mood, scale, and visual storytelling. With gritty, photorealistic visuals and restrained cinematic pacing, it captures the quiet terror and unbreakable resolve of a warrior facing impossible odds. A story about honor, sacrifice, and the cost of war, told without spectacle, only steel, bone, and silence. Fuck, that goes hard. My God. Let's watch this. Maybe I can learn something. I don't think this deserves to be finished. I'm not gonna finish watching this. I'm not gonna give this the time of day. Um, I'm just gonna say this. Go watch Samurai Z. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna watch it. But this is made by someone real. So, you know, uh, you know what? I'm also gonna leave a like just so I can have that. But look, I'm gonna say this about this. You can DIY this. You can either build a replica of something similar yourself, or just buy a fucking costume thing, helmet, whatever, maybe make some modifications, do whatever, do some like fun bullshit thing, make a fucking helmet, god damn it, maybe weather it, you know what I mean? uh and then, okay, he's walking. You can also just do this yourself, right? um you don't, you know I don't know if you know any Japanese people, but you can always get a Mexican or a Filipino, maybe. I know I always get confused for Filipino. I love it. I love my Filipino cousins, but also like this. When it comes to stuff like this, I think, okay, how could you do this practically? How could you do this in real life? And I'm gonna give you something. All the ones in the far back, they can be figurines. They're already not moving, and you can already cheat it, right? Like, let me go back. Like, you can put, if you have one figurine, look, you can't see them, right? You want that shadow, you want that like mood shit. You can just like plop one, plop the other, like kind of stop motiony. You know what I mean? You can always just like boom, 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 boom. Like, if you have one or you have a couple, and then boom, boom, boom. Get a fog machine, like, you know what I mean? You can get one of those uh, 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 things for the fish tanks, to put them on, the grassy knolls or whatever bullshit. And then like in the background, maybe you can like paint a background. I don't know. I have a fog machine, do that brr, and then this dude, he can be real. You can do that, or you can composite it. Maybe learn some Blender, maybe learn, DaVinci Resolve, FX, whatever, right? This is doable. You can do this. I don't want to say with zero money, but you can do this. You don't need generative AI, for God's sakes. It's like, I I have half sympathy for some people when it comes to generative AI, because some people genuinely want to be creative. They want to be able to make something that matters to them. They want to be able to, like, say something like, "Oh, I made this. Oh, this is cool," because it's lovely. It's such a beautiful experience to be able to make something out of your own mind, out of your own heart and love and passion. And some people lack the skills to be able to do that. But skills are acquired. Skills are something you can learn. You're not going to be the best. Fuck no. I'm not going to be the best in my craft. Of course not. I don't want to be the best. Dear God. But I want to be decent enough at it, right? I want to be able to make something that I can just truly, genuinely say that I put everything into. And if that thing impacts one fucking person, genuinely impacts one person, because you can look at all the comments on these generative AI videos. They're gonna be like, "Oh, this is genius. Oh my God, don't let Netflix steal your ideas or buy you, or, these things. Ah, this is the most amazing cyberpunk thing I've ever seen." It's like, it's not genuine. It's not coming from a real place. It's artificial. It's not real. You're not making something. You're stealing from artists. And not only that, the impact on our communities, these data centers that power generative AI are being built in marginalized and minority communities. People are dying. People don't have access to safe and healthy water, for crying out loud. But you want to make your little generative AI posters and flyers, your little generative AI, short films, and say, "Oh, it's here, I might as well use it." You don't really care about film if you do that. You don't really give a fuck. Because you could have paid someone $50 to make that flyer. You could pay someone on Fiverr $5 to make a flyer. It may look terrible, but hey, at least someone made it. Or at the very least, learn something. Make something. Fucking with your hands, make something. There's so many tools, and I know AI is being like force-fed upon us, being like, use it, but don't. Because it doesn't make you an artist. It doesn't make you anything but less of yourself. The whole point of this fucking craft, the whole point of art is to find yourself, express yourself, express your ideas. Explore how you feel, genuinely feel, and make something out of that. Because that's what fucking matters. Not this bullshit. Anyways, my name is Sergio Javier Valverde. I'm a Chicano filmmaker, first generation Mexican American baby, and trailer to my latest film, Un Iñakis de Dos Mexicos. It's just out on my channel. You can go watch it. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you like this sort of stuff. Maybe comment, give me your thoughts about generative AI. How have you seen it impact your communities? And, what do you feel about it? I know I kind of, went on some tangents, talked about some stuff, feelings, right? It's just one of those things that I'm like, I am doing what I can within Houston, within my own film communities, to prevent people from depending on this, from using it, and from being, okayed, essentially, And so I do what I can. I do my part as best as I can, because these are things that are genuinely impacting everyday people. People are dying. People are being hurt. They're starving. They're thirsty, and it's being used to make it easier for ICE agents to be able to take off the street for police surveillance, And it's just these things and aspects of life that we need to be more aware of. This isn't it's inevitable situation. It's not. Demi Moore is a coward for saying that. It's not inevitable. It's not about how we can, use it to the best abilities, or, prevent it from causing the most harm. It's about completely stopping it, because it's not this force of nature. Just as how ICE isn't some force of nature, It can and should be stopped entirely. Provisions should be put in place so stuff doesn't become worse. So do what you can as best you can. This has been Pink Eye Pictures, and thank you for watching.
Que no me le quita, que no me le quita, que no lo quita, que no lo quita, que no lo quita, señora, así es que va a llevar.